Hi, and welcome to this LUTOC video covering quotation management. A quotation can be added against an existing customer or against a prospect. If we go to the list of prospects we have in the system, we have an icon here on the summary screen that will allow us to add a quotation directly. Here we can see that the customer name has been populated for us. All we need to do is add a date for the quotation and the date when the quotation will be valid until. This will be shown on the quotation documentation. Next, we can add standard cleaning service details should we have any. Here we could enter 2 hours a day for 5 days a week, not including weekends or bank holidays. So the total number of hours will be 10. Our hourly charge is £20 an hour and our frequency is weekly. Next, we can add some additional services that we may want to quote for. Here we can select from our list which is customizable by yourselves. We could offer a bin cleaning service where we clean the outside bins once a month times 5 bins. Our rate for this is £50 and our duration is approximately 1 hour. This is purely an estimate. Our frequency for this job will be monthly. Finally, we can add some footer text which will appear at the bottom of the quotation. Please note the rates that have been shown here are ex-VAT. If you have set your system up to include VAT, that will be communicated via the quotation document. So I can save my details. I can see that the quotation has now been added. I now have a quotation number and I can also see who added the quotation itself. If I want to print the quotation, I can click the print quotation, which will generate a PDF document for me, which I can then view and check the details that I've got. And I can now print this or pass this on to my customer. Alternatively, I could email the quotation directly to the customer, filling out their customer details here, and you will notice at the bottom of the page the PDF file will be included when the email is sent. If you happen to win the contract, you can use the contract won. Here you can set the start date for the contract, so it starts on the 23rd. A purchase order number, should you have one. The pay rate that we're going to pay our employee is going to be £7.30. And we know that our contracted hours were 2 hours a day. And also, if we know what time we want to start this work, we can add this at this stage as well. So maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We can add these details to save us doing this at a later date. Any details that are added here will automatically be added to the customer record. So we have our service, our bin cleaning service. Our frequency is monthly, our cost is 50, our duration is estimated at 1 hour. Our delivery date is set in line with the contract start date. However, if the first bin cleaning doesn't occur on this date, then you can change this to an alternative date, and we can allocate this to one of our employees should we want to at this stage. I can now confirm that the contract has been won. And if we now go and look at this particular customer, let's go and find Graham and Co. We'll notice now that this customer is an active customer. If we view their schedule details, we can see that the schedule has been added to the system from the quotation. We've got all the details from the quotation above, And if we go and view our additional services, you can see we've also got our additional services that have been added. And finally, if we look in our appointments section, we can see that we now have a bin cleaning appointment for the 23rd of the 1st. If you require any further information regarding this or anything else to do with LUTOC, please let us know. Thanks very much. Have a great day. Bye now.